Hi guys, welcome to Project Fev, Tarot and More. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath. You guys are tuning into the daily vibes. Did I say tuning in? Did that sound like tuning in or turning in? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the channel. I'm going to shuffle up the Activations Oracle deck and we're going to see what card reveals itself for the June 1st energy. Intuitively, what I'm picking up as far as that energy is it's intense. It's either intensely positive or intensely dark and deep and kind of mysterious. But there just is something very esoteric, very ethereal about it. There's an air of mystery, kind of like when you wake up on a cold morning and there's that little bit of fog covered. It's not really bad or good. Doesn't really house with it any necessarily anything that implicates what the whole rest of the day is going to be like, but there does seem to be some type of shroud or veil that's I want to say adding to or not adding to, what's the word that I want to use here? Enriching. I want to use the word enriching. So there's that essence that's being enriched by the creation of this ambiance. Okay, so you can feel it, but can't necessarily see it per se, but you can feel it in the air. There's some type of like energistic something or other, right? And there's an air of mystery to it. It's like you can't really put your finger on it, but it's intense and kind of brooding. Okay, so that's the energy for today. So I think what that's going to end up bringing is some miscommunications. Empowerment is the card that came out, 26, which is an 8. I've been in the synchronicity of 8 for about 2 or 3 weeks now. I'm seeing 88888 everywhere that I go. I don't know where you guys are at in your journey, but you could always look up what your numerology is. And basically, when you're talking about sacred geometry and the universal language of mathematics, the reason why numbers that are reappearing or reoccurring is because they're like little breadcrumbs. They kind of just leave a little trail that, you know, you're on the right path or that you're still going in the right direction. And they're just little evidence to keep going. So here's empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. See, now that's a great way of verbalizing that connection. Okay, so it's something ethereal, it's something esoteric. It is intense and kind of brooding without being negative. It's not like a negative, deep, intense emotion. It's just intensity. It's just like a weight is there, or there's just something there. You can feel it. But like I said, it hasn't totally and completely revealed itself. It's still kind of shrouded in this fog. Empowerment refers to the process of enabling or giving power to, and we typically associate power with strength. And I think the correlation that I'm going to make here with that being revealed is that when the generated energy for transmutation starts to, I want to say increase, or builds in intensity, it's stored and that intensity grows until there's a release, and that transmutation is the release. So you have this storage of this energy until you're inspired by something new or inspired by an idea. And if we really wanted to bring it down to the science, we could talk about like particles and atomic particles in the darkness of space or in the dark matter where all things are possible. Essentially, it's just about the activation of the intent and the energy that actually starts the movement of those atoms to create molecules and charge those molecules into form, okay? And empowerment really is about choice. which choice is going to create or generate the desired outcome. And I really think that what we're feeling is that in essence, all things are possible today. And because all things are possible, that could go entirely amazing, and we can, transmute this energy into desired outcomes and manifest our destinies. Or it could be inert because we don't know how to bring our internal energy into our external environment in a healthy way and express itself through our auric field, because we have too much other stuff popping off in our auric field. If you guys are still purging, that's okay. That's part of the process of clearing the density of your pain body. Okay? And then all the way to the other spectrum of things, which is things could go horribly and catastrophically wrong. Like in every way, everything could fall apart. Okay, and then I think what this is going to eventually culminate is into an intense feeling of excitement about what's possible or fear of the unknown. By the end of today, most likely you will be balancing or teetering on the edge of one of the other extremes. And we're meant to, because that's really about empowering yourself to either overcome the fear and step out into the love, the self-love, and accept that this is the truth that you want to live in, or you've already done that part of the work or part of the journey, and now you're empowered and you feel that empowerment to continue committing yourself to the choices that you're making fully as you move forward. So in the new energy, however, strength not only refers to the totality of everything that makes us strong on the outside, like our physical form and shape, but includes the inner qualities of wisdom, balance, flexibility, adaptability, and courage. Our true power is deeply rooted in our knowledge of who we are, our connection to source and self. When we are clear about who we are, we can be clear about what we are here to do. Okay? This clarity is empowering. And that's really what I feel with the energy today. All things are possible. That doesn't mean that we need to be afraid of all of the unknown of those possibilities. If at all anything comes up today that throws you out of your alignment and away from your inner truth, to realign with yourself in the energistic element of empowerment, I think what our internal focus should be is, what am I here to do? Reconnect with the primal instinct in you, in your absolute truth and awareness of what you're here to do. What am I here to do? And with this spirit of empowerment, choose that in every step that you take throughout the day. Okay? I hope that helps you guys throughout your day, channeling energy and existing in your auric space, moving that energy around in your life. Always like, subscribe to the channel. Always remember to subscribe to the channel, you guys. It helps the messages circulate, and the channel circulates as well. So always like and subscribe. I always appreciate that when you guys do that. And then, as always, namaste.